All right, so hi everyone. A very good morning to all of you, and welcome back once again to another class of top 100 MCQs of Module C of IE and IFS for the upcoming JAIIB examination. So, my dear friends, this is the fifth and the last class in the series of top 100 MCQs of Module C of IE and IFS. इसके अलावा सारे सब्जेक्ट्स के लिए आपके मॉड्यूल वाइज टॉप 100 MCQs चल रहे हैं, तो इतने भी MCQs अगर आप करके गए क्लास एग्जाम में तो आई थिंक दैट वुड बी अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस यू कैन से। ठीक है, उसके अलावा आप मॉक टेस्ट वगैरह तो आपको लगाने ही है, दैट इज वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड। ठीक है, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। टुडे वी हैव सम क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम एनबीएफसीज एंड अदर टॉपिक्स एज वेल। So question number 1. Consider the following statements about NBFCs and identify the correct statements. Alright, NBFCs are registered under Companies Act 1956 or 2013. Yes. They provide loans, advances and investment services but cannot accept demand deposits. Yes, they can provide loans, advances and investment services but they cannot accept the demand deposits. These are the part of payment and settlement system in India. No. NBFCs, my dear friends, are not the part of the payment and settlement system. Payment and settlement system का मतलब यहाँ पे है UPI, NEFT, RTGS, they are not the part of this. Deposit insurance facility of DICGC, Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Company Corporation is not available to NBFC depositors. ठीक है जी, तो yeah, this deposit insurance facility is only available to the depositors in banks, not to the depositors of NBFC. जो अगर NBFC के जो deposit taking NBFCs में deposit जमा करते हैं अपने, उनके लिए DICGC की इंश्योरेंस फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल नहीं होती। तो द राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए 1, 2 and 4. Consider the following statement about registration of NBFCs and identify the correct statements. Every NBFC must obtain a certificate of registration from RBI. Very much correct. Of course, they have to obtain a registration certificate from RBI. There is no doubt about it. They must maintain a minimum net owned fund of 10 crore effective 1st of October 2022. 1st अक्टूबर 2022 से जो नेट ओन फंड है इनका एनबीएफसीज का, वो कितना मेंटेन करना है, 10 करोड़ रुपए का। तो इसमें ये था कि जो एग्जिस्टिंग एनबीएफसीज है उनको ये बोला गया था दैट यू कैन मेंटेन दिस, you have the timeline, you have the deadline of 31st March 2027 for maintaining this net owned fund. लेकिन 1 अक्टूबर 2022 के बाद जो नए एनबीएफसीज होंगे उनको डे 1 से ही नेट ओन्ड फंड 10 करोड़ का मेंटेन करना होगा, which makes this statement also correct. Statement number 3. And cooperative credit societies are regulated by RBI for deposit acceptance. No, the cooperative credit societies are regulated by the state laws. ठीक है, स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव लॉज है बहुत सारे, उनसे ये रेगुलेट होता है, आरबीआई उनको रेगुलेट करने का काम नहीं करता। The right answer is option D. With reference to deposit accepting NBFCs, consider the following statements and identify the incorrect statements. They must hold a COR, certificate of registration from RBI authorizing deposit acceptance. Yes, उनको आरबीआई से सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन तो लेना ही है, लेकिन उसके अंदर डिपॉजिट एक्सेप्टेंस की भी ऑथराइजेशन उनको लेनी पड़ती है आरबीआई से। ठीक है, दे मस्ट हैव अ मिनिमम क्रेडिट रेटिंग ऑफ BBB और अबव। यस, फ्रॉम सेबी रजिस्टर्ड क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसी। ठीक है, उनके पास मिनिमम क्रेडिट रेटिंग BBB या उससे ऊपर होना चाहिए, और ये जो रेटिंग्स होगी ये कौन देगा, सेबी रजिस्टर्ड क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसी। दे कैन एक्सेप्ट डिपॉजिट अप टू 2.5 टाइम्स देयर नेट ओन फंड्स, नॉट 2.5, 1.5 टाइम्स देयर नेट ओन फंड्स. And maximum interest rate permitted on deposits is not 10.5%, it is 12.5%. So incorrect बताना है, the right answer will be 3 and 4. 3 and 4 will be the correct answer. Which of the following is not one of the primary business of an NBFC? Which of the following is not one of the primary business of an NBFC? 1 second, think. Yes. Which of the following is not one of the primary business of an NBFC, my dear friends? So an NBFC deals with the primary business of an NBFC includes providing loans and advances, investing in shares, stocks, bonds and debentures. ठीक है, this is correct, this is correct. Dealing in sale, purchase or construction of immovable property. No, of course they can't deal in sale, purchase or construction of immovable property. Engaging in leasing and hire purchase activities. Engaging in leasing and hire purchase activities. This is correct. So the right answer is A, B and अच्छा incorrect बताना है, तो right answer is option C. Consider the following statements regarding RBI registration exemptions and identify the correct statements. Merchant bankers and stock brokers registered with SEBI are exempted. Yes, they are. Insurance companies regulated by IRDAI are exempted. Yes, they are. Nidhi companies are exempted from RBI registration. Yes. And chit funds regulated under the Chit Funds Act 1982 are also exempted. Yes. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. With respect to deposit terms and interest rates applicable for NBFCs, identify the correct statement. This is an important question. Interest may be paid or compounded at intervals no shorter than monthly rest. This is absolutely correct. Monthly, quarterly, half yearly or annually. Permitted deposit tenure minimum 6 months and maximum 60 months. Maximum 60 months clear है, correct है. Minimum 12 months का होगा. Minimum कितना होगा? 12 months, right? NBFCs are prohibited from accepting on-demand repayable deposits. This is correct. So the right answer will be option D, only 1 and 3. Consider the following statements about fair practices code of NBFCs and identify the correct statements. Loan applications must be simple and preferably in local languages. Yes. Borrowers must receive sanction letters with all terms and conditions. Yes. Recovery agents must follow a code of conduct approved by RBI. Correct. And security documents must be returned by NBFC after loan repayment. This is also correct. So the right answer is option D, all 1, 2, 3 and 4. Consider the following statements about Ombudsman scheme for NBFCs and you need to identify the correct statements. It is integrated into RBI Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021. Yes. It covers issues like delay in disbursal and hidden charges. Yes. PICs and IDF NBFCs are excluded from its coverage. Absolutely correct. The appellate authority under the scheme is not RBI Deputy Governor, it's RBI Executive Director. This is incorrect. The right answer is option A. Consider the following statements regarding regulation of NBFCs and let's identify the correct statements. RBI is the primary regulator of most NBFCs. Yes, it is. SEBI regulates NBFCs engaged in capital market activities. Yes, this is correct. Ministry of Finance regulates chit funds across states, not Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance जो है वो निधि कंपनीज को रेगुलेट करने का काम करता है. जी, Ministry of Finance निधि कंपनीज को रेगुलेट करने का काम करता है, not chit funds. Chit funds are regulated by state laws. Chit funds are regulated by state laws. And IRDAI regulates insurance-based NBFCs. This is correct. The right answer is option C. Which of the following NBFC types must have at least 75% of assets in infrastructure lending? So this is infrastructure finance company which must have at least 75% of assets in infrastructure lending. Which NBFC must have more than equal to 90% of assets invested in group companies and does not trade them? It is the core investment company. What percentage of turnover must mortgage guarantee companies earn from mortgage guarantee business? 80%. Not 80%. Actually, I beg your pardon. 90% of turnover must mortgage companies earn from mortgage guarantee business. Which year saw RBI adopting a policy of restricting new NBFCs from accepting public deposits? तो जनरल पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट में आरबीआई ने 1997 में डिक्लेयर कर दिया था दैट आरबीआई will then onwards not provide the licenses to the NBFCs for accepting the deposits. Which body regulates the housing finance companies after 2019? It is RBI of course. पहले NHB करता था और अब RBI करने लगा 2019 के बाद. थोड़े बहुत क्वेश्चन इंश्योरेंस के दोस्तों. In which year marked the nationalization of life insurance in India? Life insurance in India 1956 में शुरू हो गया था after enactment of LIC Act of 1956. What was the initial FDI cap when private players were first allowed in the insurance sector in the year 2000? ठीक है, initially it was 26%, now it is 100%. ठीक है, it was gradually increased to 100% now. What does insurance penetration measure? Insurance penetration क्या measure करता है? It measures the number of insurers of course कि पूरे देश में not number of insurers actually, it measures premium as percentage of GDP. ठीक है, please correct it. It measures premium as percentage of GDP. In which year insurance repository was launched by IRDAI to digitize the insurance policy? IRDAI is headquartered in Hyderabad. Do remember that? ये एक बार पूछा गया है last time ही. ठीक है, so it was launched in the year 2013. What is the purpose? Second. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of an e-insurance account? The e-insurance account, my dear friends, has a purpose of holding insurance policies digitally. And the last question, question number 20. Which act consolidates insurance regulations in 1938? In the year 1938, the Insurance Act consolidated the insurance regulations in the year 1938. The right answer is option C. Alright, my dear friends, that's it for this final class of top 100 MCQs. I hope it is clear. If you want to join that, I have this PDF. You can join the Telegram channel and get the PDFs. And the value offer is here. You can avail the JAIIB Super Pack at 2799, and single subjects you can also avail at 899. Okay, you can use coupon code Manish for extra discounts. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Take care and God bless.